What's up, kids? Anthony Laporte Jr. in home. Fitness and health. Health, happiness, and success. This is a 20-pound Clubbell. Scott Sonnen's brand, Remax. I love these bells, these club bells. And there's many different clubs on the market. Contact me, free consultation. I'll tell you about them and why I choose which ones for what reasons. Big fan of entrepreneurs. Don Giaffredino, 8X Club is an adjustable club. He also has adjustable maces. I'm a huge fan of his. I got to get my hands on some of your products, but I have used them. I just don't own any, but I have used them at seminars, and they are excellent. Different here is I have a full set of these clubs, and I've been using them for about 7 or 8 years. So there's tons of stuff we can do with these clubs that is unique, that is really going to add to your grip strength. It also helps to deload and de-stress your joints from other lifting. These are unmatched if we're talking about rotational power and unique types of endurance that you can only get with this type of equipment. So I'm going to show you a couple of moves that I really enjoy. You know, we've got our basic overhead casting, okay? And we've got our basic press and flag press. So if we see it from the side, okay, going overhead, we're not allowing any extension. So I have to keep the abs tight. I get a nice lat stretch. Bring it over. We have our standard press, which would be straight out. And then the flag press is going to go up higher. And then I can go torch and go really high. Then, just like if we were using a kettlebell, we can do swings, okay? We can do a two-handed Clubbell swing. It's a little bit different. I'm going to go through the legs. I do get a little bit more leg drive. It's not full hip extension like a kettlebell. It's more of a combination of the two. So from here, I will go through the middle, and that's a clean. So if I wanted to do a swing, swing to lockout, clean, swipe. So a lot of variety right there. And as you get yourself to the point where you're more advanced, then we can start looking at one-handed versions. So I love this because I can take a split stance, more athletic. I've got tons of grip. I've got tons of rotator cuff work, elbow work. And from here, and trust me, 20 pounds is challenging. A 10 is where you would start for most men. I'm going to get a full lockout. Swing. Swing. I can clean it. And I can one-hand swipe. Swiping a 20-pound moving steel club is something you want good coaching and you want good control. And obviously I started with a 5 to a 10 to a 15 and a 20. I can do it with a 25. That's my max for one-handed work. I do have a 35-pound club that I use for other stuff. So much fun with these clubs. You can hear right away I get a little bit out of breath on a minimal amount of movements. So let's take a look at another one of my favorites. If I'm going two-handed, okay, make sure we don't knock over my stakes. And what I'm going to do here is out, right? So from here, I've got a nice rotational clean. And then from that position, I can add a swipe. So I'm actually going over the shoulder, but I could still go directly over the head if I wanted to. And then we can also make this into one complete movement. So these are a two-handed mill. Trust me, when you get 20 pounds moving around, you're gonna feel this. And it's really helping your push-pull. All right, if we're talking about golf, tennis, you know, any type of punch, kick, rotational movements, you cannot come close to the type of work that you can do with Clubbells. Now, my favorite equipment on the planet is the kettlebell for overall strength and conditioning. But when we want to maximize grip, we want to deload a joint, and we want to create rotational power, these clubs are phenomenal. Plus, I like some of the more fun stuff, like we were doing one hand, right? So I can, from a neutral, if you can see the feet, I can do a step back, clean it into a lunge. Okay, so I got a little off camera there. Try to get this on camera. So I'm going to lunge back, clean it into the front, deep lunge, having to control that. Now look, I'm neutral stance, switch, and lunge. And the combinations are limitless. I don't enjoy cardio, okay? I don't enjoy running. I'm not a big bike fan. I like the rowing machine. And for me to get my cardio, I enjoy using these clubs or that heavy bag. And I will work my heart while working strength, muscular endurance, mobility. But I'm mostly working my brain. So I'll get a better video quality, maybe a wider view where I can do a lot more really fun, interesting movement patterns. And then you get all that done, and you help yourself some delicious red meat that's loaded with everything you need to build muscle so that you can be more healthy, happy, and successful. And if you'd like some free consultation, some free coaching, you contact me, and then maybe we'll work together. If you're lucky, if I'm lucky, HH&S.